You want to learn how to write a sales letter, a $50 million sales letter? Well, then you need my $50 million blueprint. This is part 4 in my 10-part series on how I wrote a $50 million sales letter, breaking it down step by step for you. I am John Benson, and this is Sales Copy Secrets. Welcome back to the $50 million sales letter, broken down, dissected like a frog in freaking physics. Not in physics, because that'd be weird unless you're testing how far you could throw the frog before gravity would take over the arc of the, I don't want to think about throwing frogs, okay? But biology class, you're definitely, if you're anything like me, anyway, off of frogs. Let's talk about money. Different kind of green, better kind of green. And this is how you can make more money by having a kick-ass video sales letter or sales page. So I'm going to help you get that today in part 4 of my 10-part series by diving in right now. And we start in today with the sub-headline, What's Truly Holding You Back? But we need to back up and have a look at the sentence before it as a reminder. Now, I mentioned this last week, so if you haven't watched last week's video, naughty, shame on you, bad, evil. Well, maybe not evil, but just lazy. Come on, watch it. Check this sentence out. Regardless, there is one universal truth when it comes down to topic. In this case, I'm talking about fat burning or weight loss. And it just so happens to be what's truly holding you back. Do you notice the pattern there? One universal truth sounds like a really positive thing, goes into what's truly holding you back. Negative thing, push, pull, duality. You're probably saying it to yourself before I even say it at this point. So if you want to know what's really holding you back from losing weight or from whatever your prospect's goal is, it's this: metabolic adaptation. Well, what the hell is metabolic adaptation? Well, in Copy Pro, it's called a primary cause. Okay? A primary cause is very much like a primary solution. You know, that's the unique mechanism that makes your product or service tick, makes it go faster, better, stronger, like the Bionic Man or whatever. But the primary cause is what is behind your prospect's problem. Even if they already know what it is, or even if a lot of people are talking about it, you're going to be the first to name it what you name it. In my case, I have 2. One's called the boomer bug. And by the way, that is a type of bacteria that tends to infect people's guts and stomachs and mess up their metabolism after the age of 40, hence the term boomer bug. Yeah, good, huh? Metabolic adaptation is the one we're going to use here. So what is metabolic adaptation? Well, guess what? I explain it right here. Now, and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to come up with a cool little 2-word or 3-word max primary cause that you and you alone can talk about, because now you're the only person talking about it. You can say, name of product is the only solution for primary cause. Pretty cool. Well, metabolic adaptation is nothing new. I just renamed it, okay? I named it, gave it a condition, sounds medical and everything. When your metabolic hormone T4 begins to decline and it sends T3 down the hill, and then your body revolts, and that's called metabolic adaptation. So in other words, I just picture it. Now, this is very important. Imagine it like this. It's like a credit limit on your account. So I give them a metaphor that they can understand. And that's super important to do here. Picture blank primary cause, whatever that may be, like this. And you say something everyone can see. It's like a red, yellow, and green light. It's like a credit limit on your account. Okay, everyone can relate to that. And imagine a low-calorie diet as the cash you're spending. The longer you stay on the diet, the more drained your account becomes. Pretty simple to understand. You can do this very easily. Now, that takes us to our next subheadline here. The effects of metabolic adaptation are often very serious. Okay, notice how they're reading this. What's truly holding you back? The effects of metabolic adaptation are often very serious. So again, it is a little miniature sales page within a sales page. It goes all the way down like that. Now I'm going to go into the effects of the primary cause. And originally I had feeling blank because I forgot to type in the rest of it. So that appeared magically, didn't it? It's all magic. Yeah, this is John making a typo. Okay. Metabolic adaptation can lead to far worse problems than feeling bloated or being low on energy. For example, it can lead to things like thinning hair, very dry skin. I talk about that being something that's a serious problem. You need to be aware of this. It can also lead to an increase in cellulite, especially in the hip and thigh area, And that can cause you distress in social situations. So I make these problems, these secondary problems that come along with this metabolic adaptation, which is bad. It's where your whole thyroid hormone crashes and your metabolism goes in the toilet. But it can also cause these other things. So in other words, we're stacking the problems that the primary cause is responsible for. So if they can say, oh, that's happening to me, that's happening to me, that's happening to me, guess what? They're more likely to buy your product or service because that's relating to them. And that's the whole nature of this exercise. Now we go into the next part of this, the early warning signs of metabolic adaptation. As you can tell, this section is pretty high on teaching. It's pretty high on content, which is very good in a sales letter. So what triggers it? What are the red flags, okay? For starters, over-exercising, especially cardio. Now, notice what I'm doing here. I'm doing something, again, that is really samurai. It's samurai from a marketer's point of view and from a copywriting point of view. Most people in the diet space that I write in a lot hate cardio. I, as an athlete, used to hate doing cardio. Now I actually enjoy it in the morning. And then I found my little QB device I keep underneath my desk. I can pedal it right now as we're talking. It's weird, so I won't do that. But nonetheless, I could if I wanted to. So now I kind of enjoy, but most people don't like cardio. So notice what I'm doing here. Over-exercising. No one wants to exercise too much, right? Especially cardio. The worst kind of exercise most people hate, the cardio, right? So guess what? If you do too much cardio, this can happen. And people are going, oh, shoo. Well, I don't have to worry about John putting me on a very high exercise or high cardio routine, which is true. So I'm killing two birds with one stone. Again, nothing against the birdies. Then you say, fortunately, I have a way around it, and you tell someone how to get around that particular problem. Now, here's another metabolic adaptation trigger, low-fat diets. Okay, what am I doing again? Well, most people don't want to go on a boring low-fat diet. And I go, guess what? You don't have to. You get to increase your dietary fat. But these tips are helpful, and they are. And people can use these tips immediately. They're very short in my sales letter, but you can go actually longer if you want. But they're not anywhere near the whole story, or as I say, they're not the ultimate solution. Okay? Then what do? Instead of going into the ultimate solution, I say, however, in order to convey the impact and the power this can bring into your life, I need to let you in on the backstory. It's what laid the foundation to a permanent solution. To what? Not to gaining fat, to metabolic adaptation. Because now we've sold the idea that this is the cause of their problem. Their problem isn't that they eat too much. The problem isn't they don't move enough. The problem isn't that they're lazy, etc., etc., etc. It's all metabolic adaptation. That's your problem. Solve this problem, and it's a permanent solution and a path to incinerate my unwanted body fat, or in their case, your unwanted body fat. And it made a big difference in the world. And I tell a story here rather than go right into what kills metabolic adaptation, which is naturally my primary solution, which I'll cover in another video. It's a tip I picked up along the journey that changed my life forever. All of a sudden, I'm switching gears from science stuff in my case, or in your case, it could just be tech stuff or detail stuff, to boom, story. Why? Again, pattern interrupts. We constantly interrupt people's patterns. In good sales letters, you'll see this all the time. A tip I picked up along the journey changed my life. One of the secrets to my success is the power of role models. I learned to spot consistent patterns, okay? So now this is true for, I would suggest everyone do this, okay? When you are writing a sales letter, say it's not just me, I'm standing on the shoulders of giants. Why? That makes your offer sound that much more appealing. If it's just you, if it's just what you figured out or just what your team has figured out, that's good, don't get me wrong. But it's even better to say, you know what, it wasn't just us. We worked as a team effort. I worked using the role models in science and study and teachings, or whatever you want to say, of blank. And I give one of my favorite role models. It happens to be Dave Asprey, the CEO of Bulletproof Coffee, and a good friend of mine. So he wasn't always the beacon of health. I tell his story. He lost 100 pounds, and that was the role model I set. He was a role model for me, and how he biohacked his body became the role model for how I later biohacked mine and came up with metabolic adaptation, the solution to that, rather. So that is going to bring us all the way to the next part, and the next part is we're going to dive in here. What's behind this success? As I just said, all the success and how you can replicate it. What am I doing here? I'm going to give you a tease. I'm anchoring. I'm going to tell you more about anchoring in the next video. Okay, I hope that was helpful for you. I will be back in a week with the part 5 of this video series. Or if you're watching this in the future sometime and you have zapped forward in your DeLorean, you can find the entire series below. And until next time, I got one more tip for you. I want you to like, share, sub, and smash that notification bell so you can be notified when my new videos drop. Would you do that for me? I'd appreciate that. And until next time, I am John Benson, and I'm here to help make you unignorable.